here on closest to us.
Yep, we're on. So,
We're live.
yes.
Nice putt on number one for Jones from about 15, 20 feet.
Yeah, what a good way to start our live stream this morning here from Otis Park Golf Course. Welcome to the Bedford North Lawrence Invitational. Should be a fun day here. Everybody getting to see a little bit that they don't get to see very often. So my name is Aaron Harrell, here with my dad again, Tom Harrell. Dad, thanks for joining me.
Yeah.
Should have a good little couple hours here. I'm going to go ahead and move this camera to number 5 tee here. That was the Columbus North player, number 4 player, Tyler Wilkes.
Yeah.
Next on the tee here on number 5, Manny.
Fontanez.
Yes. I want to thank Otis Park Golf Course and Bedford Federal Savings Bank today. We will be joined by another person today, 2 other people actually, for our live stream. Good swing there. Went just a little bit right of the fairway. Again, these are the number 4 players for their respective schools. So now we have from Franklin Central, Aaron Mahoney. Another one that looks like it may have drew back into the fairway. Again, we won't be able to follow many shots today, but we'll try to do what we can here. Try to talk as softly as we can. We're pretty close to the number 5 tee. We'll zoom in a little bit. Maybe we get that the number 4 players for our second wave of tee times here, teeing off on 2. That looks to be Jet Jones getting ready to tee off, which made a great putt just as we came on the air. Yeah, we're kind of situated right behind number 9 tee, which would showcase number 5 tee, 9 tee. It's a shared tee. 4 green, 1 green, 2 tee. And also 6 green that we'll be able to get to, but no players have reached number 6 yet. We'll also be joined by Jeff Hine, being a boys basketball coach. He's going to be our sort of on the course roaming person. He's got to stay within 300 feet of us. So, and then we'll have a special interview with USGA rules official Frank Winton at about 9:45 to 10. I'm not sure what player that was teeing off right there. think that's a green shirt, so we know who that is. That's going to be Floyd Central getting ready. The lefty, Levi Reed. And again, we won't know what their score is. We'll just kind of tell you who they are and show you the shot. And a little bit different atmosphere today. Right, Dad?
Yeah, I'm watching the group come down on number 4 right now.
Yep. So as soon as this group tees off, we'll switch around to hole 4 here. Again, each team gets to play 5 players, and they count 4 of those scores. 4 of the final scores. That last player there that just teed off was Charlie Nicholson from Bloomington North. Now let's switch over here to number 4. Can't really see a whole bunch. I need to... that sun's directly in the camera's eyes there, but the first wave of schools was Columbus North, Franklin Central, and Seymour, which on number 4 that you're seeing right now is the number 3 players. The second wave that teed off on the front 9 was the BNL A team, Bloomington North, Center Grove, and Floyd Central. There's also 2 waves of tee times that started on the back 9 that we will not see today because we are going to end our live stream right around noon. So they will be on the back 9. We might be able to get to 17T a little bit here once the kids get there, but won't see many groups teeing off there. You can see the players start to walk up to the green.
Wind's going to play a little.
It's going to play a big factor today.
Kind of like the softball game last night.
Yes.
As we've noticed on number 4, several players have hit over the green because of the wind will be behind them during the whole hole, and then against them when they tee off on number 5. And it's pretty strong wind. It's between 10 and 20 miles an hour.
And you could probably hear it just a little bit. We've got our mics turned down pretty low today for that reason. We don't want to be too loud here. That one's going to end up a little bit short. I'm not sure who that was, but we see a lot of players in shorts today, and I have a feeling it's going to be warm this afternoon, but it's pretty chilly right now. Let's go back to number 1, Dad.
Okay. We got the number 3 players.
Yeah.
Ramsey Gerges, Petri Lee, Ted Lasaru, and Cameron Carpenter for the 4 teams.
That one needs to slow down.
I can't distinguish who's lining up their putt yet.
That is, I believe, that is going to be the Floyd Central player, I believe. Cameron Carpenter. Just what we've seen.
Short.
Yeah, just what we've seen all morning. Here, we've been out here for about 4 groups to go through, 4 or 5 groups, and all players that are short of the hole have come up short on their putts. This, I believe, is Center Grove. Ted Lasuru? Along with the new rules the USGA came out with a couple years ago. And again, all these players did not get to play last year. Oh, good putt for Ted.
You're talking about the new rule about leaving the
Leaving
flag
the pin.
stick in.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of got by his good putt there. But players can now putt with the flag stick in if they choose to do so.
Is this Ramsey here?
Yes, this is Ramsey Gerges, senior for the Stars. I'm going to guess this is for par. And just missed it. Looks like it was a little bit short.
That's easy to do, or something you should do, because if you go over on number 1, you're going to have a treacherous putt coming down the hill.
Yes. Oh, he missed it too. That's just a tough spot. Pin's right in the middle of the green. And if you don't get it started above the hole, which is pretty scary, it's gonna break left, and it's just a tough shot. Good putt. All right, we're gonna switch here to 5T. Right here, right in front of us. Kind of step back, let you watch them hit a little bit. Again, want to thank all of you at home for watching. Want to thank our sponsor today, Bedford Federal Savings Bank. We'll see who steps up first here. Looks to be Columbus North. Is that Jacob Nabalski? Good swing. Looks like it's going a little bit right.
Should be right before that hill on the right side. Used to be a bunker.
Way long ago.
Long ago.
Next player up. Here is Noah Surface. good swing there. Looks to be in the fairway.
And Ryan McCann finishes up the threesome.
He's from Franklin Central. That one's going left as he points to the left. Get a good shot of these players as they're walking by. And we'll go back to one.
This is the number 2 players for each team. And this goes back to BNL, Bloomington North, Center Grove, and Floyd Central. So we'll kind of keep you advised of what teams are on what hole.
I think we're going to get a close-up shot here. I think the player from Floyd Central was in the greenside bunker there and kind of topped it a little bit, and it's going to be right here in front of us. That sun's starting to warm up a little bit, or I'm getting used to the chill of the...
Well, it's not warm enough yet, but we'll let it go. He's coming over here to number 5 tee.
Yeah, so we'll get this one right here.
Not an easy shot.
Definitely not an easy shot, but nothing in his way. A lot of green to work with. Get a good bounce.
Get up.
Not sure if it made it. That hill there wasn't quite...
Did not make the green. That's a tough shot because if not, it's going to roll and roll and roll. Greens aren't fast, but they're fast down the hill.
They're fast enough, yeah. We've got
So if you get it rolling, it's just like we'll watch his putt, because if he hits it hard, he could end up 10 feet below the hole easily.
Yep. This is the Bloomington North player getting ready to hit. Maybe. Oh, his ball went down. I thought his ball was down.
Now see how it rolls.
Yep. I missed that one. So that was my fault.
Yeah, he had chipped again, so. Players opt to take the flagpole out.
Yep. So we'll see. Here's the Bloomington North player that I thought was getting ready to hit. What's his name, Dad?
This is Simon Dilianis.
Got to hit it uphill.
We've seen almost every one of them short.
Yeah, I think we've seen
so
one
far.
player make one.
But he was from the top of the hill. And we got a group coming on number 5 to tee off.
Oh, and he missed a little tap in. Again, we'll show you the groups on 5. Here, I want to get a close-up of everybody that we can. Number 5 is a par 5, about 495 yards. Sorry, I was just moving that just a little bit. Get there. Now we'll move to number 5, Dad.
Mm-hmm. And on the tee is Columbus North. Luke Van Deventer.
Fix his tee up. Must be pretty good.
Hitting next for Seymour is Ethan Dippold. And round out the threesome, it's Josh Smith for Franklin Central.
We'll move back to 2T until a group from 1.
What do we got? One more group left on number 1.
Yes.
That would round out the first session.
Yes. That'll be everybody that'll tee off on number 1. If you are at home and looking for something to do, come on out today. There's a road that goes right up Otis Park up to the shelter house that you can sit right up there, watch some golf all day long. High school invitational is this morning. And then this afternoon, starting around 1 o'clock, is the middle school invitational. So the city of Bedford and Otis Park pretty much shut down their entire day for this tournament day.
There's 13 teams in this tournament for the high school tournament with some highly touted players and ranked teams in it today. So you're going to see some really nice and great golf out here. We've seen a couple putts get drained from some pretty good distance. We're going to show you 3 or 4 holes here, and then we'll move.
Yeah, we'll try to move today
groups get
if
through.
we can here. But again, we're right here situated where we can see some of 4, 1, 2T, 5T, 9T, and 6 green here. So we'll kind of try to show you quite a bit of golf today if we can. If our internet holds up, again, we are out on the course, so this is something that not many people do, is live stream some golf. So showing some,
and we may find out after today
we may not want to do it again. But
it just doesn't work because it's hard to follow. But stay with us. We'll bring you what we can, introduce the kids as much as we can. Apologize if we pronounce the names wrong, but
there's just not much that we can do. We're kind of flying out here and enjoying ourselves, trying to stay in the sun as much as possible.
It's getting warmer, but the breeze, you're going to hear the wind occasionally because it's gusting 20, 25 miles an hour, I'm guessing. Pretty steady at 10.
Right. I'm going to test out our wireless mic here just to see how it's going to do today. We'll see how this does. It sounds a little bit different, but probably a little bit too hot here.
Got a group.
Yeah, this will be the number 1 players
For BNL A, Bloomington North, Center Grove, and Floyd Central coming up on number 1 green.
And he topped it right out of that bunker as well.
That's the second one we've seen.
Again, we will have Jeff Hine joining us here in just a few minutes. He was the starter today on hole number 1. How's that sound? Is it too loud?
No, it
Is that
sounds
better?
good.
Okay.
You just got to make sure we can not get too far away.
Yeah. If we starting to talk to Coach Hine and he can't hear us or we can't hear him, he's too far away. So, but he'll be up here in just a few moments here. But it looks like Floyd Central here got a chip. He topped it out of the bunker.
And again, you got to control your speed here. It's going to be, here we go.
Yep.
It's going to be almost off the green.
Yep. And as the day goes on, the greens will speed up.
And it is a tough shot from the top where
Yes.
the hole is located. That's from personal experience from both of us.
Both of us, yes. We both are very, I've yet to play this year, but avid golfers. You play every Wednesday out here?
Every week, every Wednesday, Friday, when we can. Got a group coming up on number 5 tee.
Yeah, so we will show that group.
This is the number 1 players for Columbus North, Franklin Central, Seymour, and we have an extra.
Yeah, individual player from BNL.
Houston Corbin.
So I'll try to see. I think these guys are probably going to be waiting, so I'll go back to 1 here. But as soon as they start to step up to the tee, we will show the number 1 players from those schools. And here we go. Looks like Seymour is going to be first to tee off. Here, Owen Marshall will be the first to tee off. And I see Coach Hine walking this way. So I'm going to mute here and test something else out for a minute. Actually, I'm not.
Let go of the club there a little bit with his right hand. Looks like he pulled it down the left side.
That's going to be Columbus North.
Luke Schneider with a nice, picks up his tee right away, which from watching golf tells you it's right down the middle.
Right, that's what that means.
Normally.
Our next player is going to be the Franklin Central player, Jack Huber.
Another one down the middle. And if you watch golf on TV, you'll see it the same way. When the pros hit a good shot, they pick up their tee and they either start walking or go back. And if they hit a bad shot, they sit there and watch it.
Houston Corbin now. That one looks to be heading right, but could be drawn back.
Got that one up in the air a little bit.
We'll go over to 1 now. As the number 1 players for our final wave. We'll move over to number 2. So we will start looking at number 4 here.
Which is where the BNL A team, Bloomington North, Center Grove, and Floyd Central teams should start coming in.
Yes. So again, just want to say thank you to everybody for watching with us today. And we're going to take a short break here. We're going to get Coach Hine all mic'd up and everything and get him heading out onto the course here. So again, thanks for watching. Again, we'll be right back. Athletics Live. Your friends and neighbors at BedFed are ready to help you with all your financial needs. From our convenient locations to our cutting-edge website to our BedFed to Go mobile app. Call us today at 812-275-5907. Bedford Federal Savings Bank, where community comes first since 1926. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. And welcome back here. And I think we have Coach Hine. Coach Hine, are you there?
I'm here.
Perfect. And he's going to head up to hole 4 here. He's going to kind of, because we can't really see the green. But, Coach, you can head on up. And this should be the number 5 players for BNL. Coach, just so you know, if we start waving at you, we can't hear you, so you're going to have to get a little closer. So you should be fine until I think we can get up to a football field away, so 100 yards.
Okay.
Sound good so far.
Yeah, sound great. But you can go keep walking up there, Coach, if you want to. Well, there's Coach right there. Got him on screen.
Can you hear us, Coach?
We'll find out in a minute. I may have to walk up to him. I heard his papers rattle.
Yep.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
That thing on your collar, Coach, can you put it on the back of your neck? Put that on your collar on the back of your neck if you can still hear me. All right.
We have the number 5s from Bedford North Lawrence, Columbus East. Bloomington North, Center Grove, Floyd Central.
There you go. And you can probably see that if the putt goes in or not. We cannot. And looks like
Nice
he made, yeah, nice putt.
Nice putt by the kid in white. I'm not sure where he's from.
That is, I'll try to, looks like maybe Bloomington North.
Floyd Central with a nice putt as well.
But
I think I'm getting too far away over here. Is why you're not hearing me.
Yeah, if you can, move that thing on your collar, the receiver, to the other side. Yeah, because it's got to be the line of sight. Yep.
He's going to have
There
to
you
get
go.
way over by the green anyway.
Yep.
Technology is not my thing, guys. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I put it on the wrong side. Hey, we're out here having fun, live streaming golf. Probably the first ever time that this has been done other than a state finals.
And we're trying to be safe, so.
Well, I'm going to hide up here behind these trees
There
as
you
we watch
go.
our number 4s come in and our number 5s tee off.
Okay. Yeah, and again, that the mic and everything needs to be line of sight to us. So,
We're hearing you loud and clear, though.
Good.
and hopefully you can hear us.
Loud and clear as well.
Perfect. But, again, good day. How'd starting go? You were the starter on number 1?
Yeah, it went well. I saw a lot of good golfers on the first tee. Hit some good shots, some nice drives. Different ways to play the hole. 3 woods, drivers, irons. Different philosophies on how to play that first hole. And I know our number 4, Jet Jones, made par by hitting it right off the tee. Chipped out short of the green, knocked it 25 feet and made it. So,
yeah, we saw him make the putt. That was right when we went live, was whenever he made that putt. But looks to be here on number 5 tee is, we'll see who goes first.
Floyd Central?
Floyd Central. This
I'm
is
guessing.
Chris Jennings teeing off on 5. I'm trying to use my golf whisper.
Yes, we've been trying today, and we'll see how it goes. We're going to actually get on the phone here with Frank Winton here pretty soon. He's the former Bedford North Lawrence and Bloomington South golf coach, and USGA, our local USGA rules official. Travels a little bit, so going to talk to him via the phone, and all 3 of us will be able to ask questions and any rules questions that you have, and hopefully Frank can tell us about some rules and some of his best experiences, best memories as coaching and being a rules official. I know he's missed out here this year. He usually helps us run these events and everything. And again, not much going on right now.
No, we're waiting on the group on 5 to hit their second shots into the green. So the number 5s from Bedford, Bloomington North, Center Grove, and Floyd Central are on the tee waiting for that. And we're waiting for our number 4s to come up the 4th fairway.
Okay.
And this group would be Jet Jones from Bedford North Lawrence, Charlie Nicholson, Bloomington North, Nate Olson from Center Grove, and Levi Reed from Floyd Central.
Yeah, we can also see 6 screen. So if we get to the point here of we can rotate around here and watch some golf on 6 and kind of do a full circle.
Update on
You're cutting out a little bit, Coach. You're going to have to step back or turn towards us. There you go.
Okay. Jet Jones has started par bogey. He's on the hole, number 4 today.
Okay, perfect. And here we go on 5T.
Is this the first one to tee off on 5?
Yes.
By process of elimination, it's not Floyd Central or Bedford. So it has to be Center Grove or Bloomington North. You guys know which team
I'm
this
going
is?
to guess it's Center
Center
Grove.
Grove.
Center Grove.
Yes.
And
Which
I do believe this is their second team. Their first team's playing somewhere else today.
Okay. Yeah, this is Jack Crystal from Center Grove, we believe. Their bags are not right next to them, so bags are easily identified.
They're up by Coach Hine on
That's
number
right.
4.
Yes, they're up there by Coach Hine.
So the players don't have to carry them an extra distance.
The fairway, I see Jets under the dreaded tree that we all hit it under on that tee shot.
Yes.
And we're still waiting on second shots on number 5. So
Yeah, looks like they're hitting them right now. So hole 5 is a par 5 that is easily reachable for these caliber of players and Coach Hine.
Well, mine's with a 3-wood. There's with a 7-iron.
yes. But here we go on hole 5. He looks like he's getting ready to tee off here.
So we think this is Jack Crystal.
Yes, we think. Yes. Yeah, I see some red and white. So and then some on the player behind him to his left. I see some gold colored, so I believe that's Bloomington North.
And we see a lot of different dress here today as well. You see from shorts to pullovers to toboggans on the top of their head.
Yeah, I almost wore my full rain suit this morning, but I could not find my pants. So, my rain suit pants. So,
Definitely cool this morning, wasn't it?
yes, it was.
well, we didn't get here as early as you did, so I'd say it was a little chillier at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, it was. Got chilly at the softball game in the last couple innings last night as well.
Yes, it did.
It did.
Yeah, but it's nice up in the booth where you were.
Yes, but the wind was blowing in from the north last night. So
I
All
think
right.
we're ready
Here we
to go
go.
on number 5T.
Yes, Jack Crystal for Center Grove on your screen.
looks like it's up the left side.
Now we got Floyd Central, Chris Jennings.
Chris is braving the weather. Shorts and the short sleeves. Young kids.
Yes. I would not be able to do it. And shorts and a short sleeve.
And one of the very few that I have seen that does not wear a golf glove.
Grant McCree from Bloomington North. Now on the tee at 5.
That one may have went just a little bit right. And Camden Andrick, number 5 player for the BNL A team today, is next to tee off.
What do you got happening on number 4, Coach?
Saw a really nice pitch shot by the Center Grove kid from back here behind the green by the stump area. He got it up there about 10 feet. Jet Jones missed short right. It's chipped up around 5 feet. And another chip up there around 5 feet from the Bloomington North player.
Okay, I'm going to step off and get Coach Winton on the phone, and then I'll jump back on. So I'll be right back. You guys keep talking about play on number 4.
I'll let Coach take over because I can't see much from here. Can't see the hole, so.
This is Levi Reed lining his putt up on 4, the number 4 player, Floyd. I'm assuming this is a par putt. Charlie Nicholson from Bloomington North putted first and made the putt. I think that was a par for him.
At times today, Coach, it's going to be kind of treacherous with this wind down here, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Levi Reed, nice putt for par for Floyd Central, the number 4. And now lining his putt up is the player from Center Grove that hit the nice pitch from behind the green. Nate Olson. Jet Jones is yet to putt for par.
We'll wait till these players are done here and get Coach Frank Winton on the line here. Hopefully he can hear us. I got him muted right now, so we won't be able to talk to him. But
By Center Grove.
Good putt. Coach, are you there?
Yeah, 3 nice
Yeah, I'm here.
putts.
Perfect. I'm going to turn you up just a little bit. Well, Frank, I just wanted to say thanks for taking the time this morning to join us here. We got 3 of us out here. We got some players finishing up on 4 as Jet Jones. What's he have there?
He has about 4 feet for par.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm happy to be here, Aaron. I wish I could be there.
Yeah, we all wish you were here. I know you were a big part of BNL Golf and always have been. But again, first question, how are you doing?
Well, I'm just kind of doing. I mean, I just don't have much energy, and I got some balance issues. I don't do a whole lot outside of going to school and coming home and watch the news and just try and get some rest. I've been reading some things in some of the newspapers over the country, but that they're starting to kind of focus on these long COVID effects and how they can deal with that, and that's encouraging. So hopefully, over the summer here, I can get my strength back and get my brain focused on the rules and all that again, and get back out there pretty soon.
Right.
But, I mean,
right.
I'm just, I'm not sick in bed. I'm just like worn out by the end of the day.
Right. Yeah. Well, I will say this: we definitely miss you. We wish you were out here, but you got to take care of yourself and get that straightened out first, and then hopefully we can get you back out here next year. But
Yeah, that'd be great.
what's your? I know you were the BNL coach here and also the Bloomington South coach for a few years. How long were you the coach here at Bedford North Lawrence?
Well, I had 3 coaching stints there. I was the girls coach from 91 to 97, and then I was the boys coach from 93 to 98, and then I was the girls coach again from I think like 2002 to 2008.
Okay, and then you moved to North, correct?
But I went to Bloomington South.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Bloomington South.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. The
Yeah.
purple.
Yeah,
Yes.
not the evil crosstown rivals. No,
And how long were you the coach up at Bloomington South?
I had the boys for 6 years and the girls for 4.
Okay. Well, Well, we're getting ready. I know you probably can't see us, and we're on a delay, but getting ready to watch some players tee off here on number 5, Charlie Nicholson. Getting ready to tee off here on number 5 here. I don't know if you're watching at home or not, but he's getting ready to tee off here. What are some of your best memories from the BNL days?
Oh man, we had a really good run there with the boys there in the '90s. I had, I said 6 years, and I had a Gratzer in the lineup every match. So
that always helps.
That helped us out quite a bit. During that time, we won. I think we won 4 sectionals, 4 conferences, won the regional once, went to state 4 times, and got top 10 up there 3 times. A couple of the things that really stand out, I think the first year I coached, I was standing on the first tee, and the last couple groups that were teeing off on the first tee, and we'd gone out first, and Dave Gratzer, I heard a big yell from the 9th green, and I look over there, and Dave's in the middle of the fairway, and everybody's jumping up and down, and he made eagle from about 90 yards on number 9 there. So that was my first BNL Invitational as a coach, and that was pretty cool. That was a fun time. And then another thing with him was that it was the Invitational again, and I drove by in the cart on 16, and he flashed 4 fingers up at me, which meant he was 4 over par. And then I saw him again behind the 18th green. One of his playing competitors had hit the ball along the green, and I asked him, "How you doing?" And he hit that like a 4-foot putt. He says, "I got that for 73." And I looked at him, and he was, "Yeah." So he eagled 17 and birdied 18 to finish up. And I think the thing that stands out the most, and this kind of talks to the kind of kids that play golf at BNL, is that very first year we came in second in sectional. We had a chance to win coming down the stretch, and Seymour knocked us off there. But we went to the regional, and we got dead last. Well, and that was quite a blow. And the next year we went from worst to first. We won the regional the next year. And I think that just kind of wraps up BNL golf and the kids that play there in a nutshell, because it's hard to play golf at Otis Park.
It is very hard. Just like these kids today are figuring out. We got Jet Jones teeing off here on number 5, and especially when it's windy today.
Yeah, it's uh-oh.
Yeah.
Somebody yelled "floor" there.
Oh yeah, right off the tee.
Yeah.
Yep, you heard that.
Man.
But Dad, Coach Hahn, you have any questions? Any
Got
rules?
Floyd Central, Levi Reed coming.
Oh, Levi Reed's
hitting on
coming
number
up.
5.
Yes. Looks to be a good
It's
ball
a good
there.
ball right down the middle.
And
It appears this number 4 group's playing pretty well. Jet Jones won over after 4, and he was 3rd on the tee. So we've got some good play going on here in this group.
yeah, and I'm going to ask Frank another question. And Frank, what's you're a USGA rules official. What's the hardest rule out here at Otis Park that you have to address most often?
I think the thing that gets overlooked most often is, I'm going to answer it that way, is that like on 15 and on 17, especially, and 14 also, if you hit the ball into the woods, or you think you hit the ball into the woods, you don't really see that ball go in. And if you don't see it, or somebody is not standing up in front where your ball's going to land, sees it goes in there, you can't use the penalty area rule to drop out for one stroke. If you have to know, be like 99.9% sure that the ball goes into the trees before you can use that penalty area option. You have to go back and re-tee, and that's I always coach my parents, especially on those holes. Most of them try to get them to do it every hole. Be in front of the group and make sure they knew where the ball was. They were you can use any information that you can gather, and if you decide it's credible information, you can use that. And usually there's more than one parent out there, and they're from different schools, and they agree that the ball went in there, and then you're good to go with that. But if you've got nobody up there and you can't find the ball, you have to treat it as a lost ball and go back and re-tee.
Right, yeah, and that's another thing. We're watching the first group's teeing off here on number 9.
Okay.
Right now. But you start talking about coaching the parents well, not only just the players, but coaching the parents. I'm sure Coach Hine can have some words on that as well with the basketball that he coaches. But,
yeah, I always felt like the parents were kind of like pseudo assistant coaches, and if they did their job right, our team was gonna have a better chance to succeed.
right.
And if they didn't do their job well, that was going to hurt us. And I'm talking about staying positive and not turning around and walking away in disgust if a kid misses a shot or something like that. Most of the parents play the game, and they should be wise enough to realize just how hard that is, and they need to be more positive on the course. And a lot of parents do a really good job, but every once in a while you run into somebody that gets mad at their kid or whatever, right. And it just makes things worse. I mean,
right.
You just hit a bad shot and see your mom or dad over there shaking their head and all that kind of stuff. That's no fun.
Yep.
That's not helping us out very much.
Yeah, and I think Dad has a question here for you.
Coach, I've been one of those parents that have shook my head once or twice in the 8 years or 9 years that I watched Aaron and Josh play in college and high school. But you guys, USGA made a change a couple years ago by leaving the flag stick in.
Right.
I know for recreational players, I think it has helped with moving the game along. Has it helped the juniors or the high school kids or college kids play faster, or has it been more of a hindrance?
Well, I think it's kind of a push because say you've got a threesome and one player wants it in and it's his turn to putt, and then the next player wants it out, and it's his turn to putt, and then the third player wants it back in. If all three players want to leave it in, which I'm seeing more people go to that, especially on the longer putts. I think that speeds up the game. That's one of the reasons they did it, and it's good for fans too, because you take that flag stick out of the hole and you can't see the hole as a fan most of the time, unless you're standing way above. And that kind of gives you a better feel of how close that ball is to the hole. I remember when I was coaching, didn't have that rule, and the flag was always out. And there were a lot of times when I couldn't see the hole, and I would just in my mind, as the kid walked up to his putt, I'm like, "Don't put your hand in your pocket. Don't put your hand in your pocket. Don't put your hand in your pocket." I was just hoping that it was close enough for a tap in, and they didn't have to mark it.
Right.
So, that's kind of the inside of my head cheerleading that I was doing there as a coach, and I think overall it's been a helpful thing.
How we doing in number 4, Coach?
Ramsey Gerges made a nice putt for par there. He was under the dreaded tree, just the same place Jet Jones was the time before.
Yes.
A lot of people end up there.
And
made it nice got it up by the green, nice up and down.
Oh, good. And Frank, I'm sure you know what tree we're talking about out here on number 4.
Absolutely. Yep.
Which is, I don't know how would you play that It's just an unplayable lie if it gets in the root system, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Unless now, are you talking about the one on the right side of the
Yes.
of the fairway?
Yes.
Yeah, we usually when I mark that, Aaron Sanders talked me into marking that as ground and repair because it's just so
Unfair.
you know, it's unfair that, you know, and it's just an issue that it's like that sinkhole in front of number 9 green. We
Right,
always mark
right.
that as ground and repair. It's kind of the same thing. You shouldn't have to deal with that sloppy muck down there, you know, in springtime. So we mark, you know, whatever we feel is the right amount of ground there as ground and repair, and you know, usually we mark that. But yeah, if that's not marked, you're you go through your unplayable lie options.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure it's marked today, and I doubt it. But Coach, I don't want to take up too much time. I know you're having spend some time with your son today. So again,
Yep.
Thank you so much for taking the time today, and we wish you nothing but good health. And we hope to see you out here as soon as possible, as soon as you're able to.
All right. I'll tell you what, I'd like to make one more comment before I go.
Yeah.
We were talking about the kids at Otis and, you know, playing Otis. And I always felt like one of our secret weapons was Otis Park. And not just because it was a hard course to play for people that were coming in, because it really wasn't after you played a few times. But what it was hard to do was to walk. And one of the best things that did for us was our kids were walking that golf course every day. And I think we won 17 tournaments in the times I coached there, and half of those we were either tied or behind after 9 holes. And I think the physical conditioning that BNL kids get from walking that course so many times helps you out, you know, at home there, of course. But then when you get on the road, you know, like for instance, Seymour, you play Seymour, you get down to 18 holes and feel like you played about 11 of those.
Right.
And,
You're exactly right.
That gives them you know, they're in a lot better physical condition. Their legs are ready to walk those hills, and, you know, then they can still be steady over the shot or the putt. And I think that's a really, really good thing that often gets overlooked by what an advantage and what a great place Oaks Park is.
Yes, I would 100% agree with you. And Coach, again, I can't thank you enough. And we're getting ready to watch here. Hold on 1 minute. Looks like Center Grove. Good ball there. But again, Coach, thank you so much for taking the time. And again, we wish you good health. Hopefully that recovery goes quicker than you, or at least very, very quick for you. And then we get you out here on the course and start your rules officialing back up.
All right, that'd be great. It's been a pleasure, Aaron, and thanks for giving me the opportunity to share some of my thoughts.
Not a problem. Thank you, Coach, and have a great day.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, you too. Have fun, guys.
Thanks. Ramsey Gerges on 5.
Too close for comfort there.
Yes.
For
probably.
me.
Camera may have got him a little nervous. Coach Hine, how's things going up on hole 4?
Good. I had a good talk with Ramsey on his way down between 4 green and 5 tee. He was 3 over through 4 holes. Hitting third, just like Jet did on that tee box. That tells you a lot because
yes,
you want to be in the front of the box. You want to be first or second. You don't want to be third or fourth. It looks like there's some good play going on out here. Good high school golfers in this tournament.
Yes, there are.
I like that conversation. I thought that ruling on 15, that's good. Good point on, you know, what if you see it go in the woods or if it's in a creek or what, you know, when you hit it to the right there. And the other one on parenting, you're right on that. And golf's a little different than basketball, obviously. But I always said one of the most important things that you do each year, in my opinion, is that first week of the season when you have the parent meeting and just lay down what your expectations are for parents. I think that helps the kids a lot. And I've always felt like that was beneficial when we all got on the same page from the very beginning of the year, whether it been the 8 years I coached golf or the 25 I've coached basketball. So, but especially in basketball, just having that support system from the parents.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, but Coach, you can't see us on the golf course, shake our head or slap our,
Yeah. Or yell at an official.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard,
It's all on you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not a whole lot you can do for your kid when they're out there. They're going to play, and you just have to sit back and watch it.
That's what's bad, though. You wish you could get out there and do whatever you can to help, but you can't.
Coach, what do we got on 4 coming down? I see they're right behind you here.
I thought Hutchison hit his tee shot to the right over around 2 green, just underneath 2 green, about 100 yards in front of 2 green, and hit his second one up here around the green on 4, so he's chipping for birdie at this point. I like that rule that you talked about with that tree. We've seen probably 50% of the kids on 4T where that big pine tree is coming to play on the second shot. So marking that as a ground under repair area would be a great move because there's just no way to stay away from it. I don't care if you hit a hook off that tee, if you hit it to the right of the cart path or left of the cart path, anything that you hit there is going to funnel to the right. And big disadvantage for these long-hit kids.
Yes, it is. And for those of you that don't know, it's just a tree down the right side of the fairway that has the root system exposed, where all the water runs to that one tree, that one location, and has just kind of exposed the root system of the tree. And it's a ball collection area, just like when I'm teaching my younger kids that I used to teach. I don't teach much anymore, but if the ball will go where the water goes. So on the greens and on the fairways. But if the water's going to go there and the ball's rolling, that ball's probably going to end up at the same spot. So
nice pitch up by Trevin. He's underneath the hole about 3 feet now for par. He's playing number 2 today for BNL.
I'm watching number 5. Ramsey Gerges hit a little shot, maybe 100 yards off the tee, and on his second shot he clipped the tree in front of him and is now in the fairway hitting his third shot. So hopefully he can get this one down in the valley and a chip and a putt for a par. But
over here on 4, Bloomington North's number 2 player looks like he's about 6'8" from here. Big, tall kid.
must play basketball.
I bet he does. He does, and he should.
Yes.
we might need to do some recruiting. Is that legal?
That is not. Let's not get into that.
Nice putt by the Center Grove kid. Austin Shelley from about 10 feet. Drained it.
Was that for a par, you think?
I think it was.
Okay.
And now Bloomington North, I believe this is a par putt as well. Simon Delianis, I think it is. Just push it off the right side. He'll tap in for bogey.
Now we got
Excuse me.
Trevin, it looks like, getting ready to line up his putt.
He has about 3 feet up the hill, probably a little right to left. Don't give the hole away. Played inside. Nice putt.
Good putt.
Nice par from over there.
Yes. When you're up by 2 and you've got about 10 trees that are
But
80
then
feet tall in your way.
Yeah, but then again, these kids are taking 8 irons over those trees.
Yes,
where
they are.
people like me are hitting hybrids. So we still have the Floyd Central boy to putt. Jacob Bowman. Nice putt for par as well.
Good putt.
We've seen some good golf out here. You know, we've seen the 5s, 4s, 3s, and 2s now come through on 4. Seen a lot of pars.
Which pars are good. Pars are good.
Pars are
You know,
good.
especially the first 4 holes here at Otis Park. Then you start getting into the 2 reachable par 5s. Here back-to-back, holes 5 and 6 are par 5s.
Yeah, that's the unique thing about Otis Park. You have back-to-back par 5s and par 37 on the front.
Right. Yep, there's just 1 par 3 here on the front 9, 2 on the back 9, which are 10 and 18, kind of almost mirror images of each other. But here, we'll get ready here. I think we got one more group coach to come through for you.
We do.
And then we'll send you down to 6. 6 green.
And we'll turn around and probably watch more tee shots from number 9.
Yes.
And the green on number 6.
Yes.
And we'll be able to see the ball on 9, I believe, because of the background and the way the ball flies. So
yeah, so that
that'll
should
be nice
fun.
to see that.
Yeah, I might try and get this next group here.
Just had a talk with Trev, and he's 4 over through 4. I'm not sure what happened. Hole by hole.
Yep.
Got a Bloomington North guy teeing up first.
This is Simon Delianis has the tee.
Get a good view of him teeing off here.
Getting a little warmer out here.
Yeah, the sun's starting to feel pretty good.
Still waiting for the second shots on number 5.
Yeah, we've got a group coming up here on 9 too, so might try to get them teeing off here on 9. As you can see here, I'll show you on the screen that here's 5T that you're watching now. And then I just moved the camera just a little bit. Here's 9T for those of you that aren't really golfers, but are just joining us today.
That would be the group of Columbus North, Franklin Central, and Seymour. I'm not sure what numbers.
I'm not sure either.
Maybe 3s.
Yeah, 3s or 4s. I think I've seen 2 groups tee off there. But
for those of you at home, every team plays 5 players, counts 4 scores, 4 best scores. So you'll start with the 5s and work down to your 1s in that order. We have the number 1s coming up on 4, which would be for BNL Golden Gurgis.
Here we go on 5T.
Austin Shelley next to play from Center Grove on 5.
Good swing there. Looks to be very happy with that one.
Pick the tee up right away. That's a good sign.
Jacob Bowman, Floyd Central, number 2 on 5T.
That one looked to be low.
Yeah, next to play is Trevin Hutchison from BNL.
come back a little. Went out to the right. Hopefully the wind will draw it back. That's on number 5, drive of Trevin Hutchison.
And, Coach, what do we got going on there on 4?
The number 1's now on the green. Putting is Floyd Central's number 1, Clay Jackson. Just a bit short. He'll tap in. Actually went to the pocket and marked it. We have our number 1, Colton Gerges. I think this is a birdie putt.
Lefty for the Stars.
He's walking to the hole, so we assume he missed it.
He's going to tap in. He tapped in first par.
Great.
Now we have Bloomington North's player, Jacob Knapp, their number 1 player. Another lefty. We've seen as many lefties in this group as we did from that softball team last night we played.
There was a lot of lefties last night. We made that comment a couple times.
I think there were 6 of their 9 kids in the lineup that were left-handed.
Yep.
That one home run Sarah Stone hit last night, that was hammered.
That was a bomb.
Too bad the wind was blowing in. That I'm sure that would have landed up by us somewhere.
Bloomington North, 2 putts, taps in. And Center Grove, Sam Horde is about to play. Tell me if I get in the way of your camera. I can't see.
Oh, you're fine.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You're in there, but you're good.
Nice putt by Sam.
Good putt.
Floyd Central cleaning up. Clay Jackson.
Like I said, this is the last group to come through here on the teams that started on the front 9, and then we probably won't see any of those players that teed off on the back 9. I do apologize, but we only have just a certain amount of time that we can live stream this morning, so we're doing the best we can. Hopefully everybody's having we're doing something that I don't think anybody's done that I know of. So, but again, want to thank you at home for watching. Want to thank our sponsor today, Bedford Federal Savings Bank. We're going to take a short break here, and we'll be right back right after this. Bedford Federal Savings Bank is proud to sponsor BNL Athletics Live. Your friends and neighbors at BedFed are ready to help you with all your financial needs, from our convenient locations to our cutting-edge website to our BedFed to Go mobile app. Call us today at 812-275-5907. Bedford Federal Savings Bank, where community comes first since 1926. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. And again, welcome back.
Yep. Good luck, bud.
Coach Hine just had a good conversation, I believe, or we'll find out here. Oh, he's something fell out of his ear. But I believe we got some players hitting in here on 6 with their second shot here behind us, which we can't see with the camera. But we should be able to see the green.
Have some updates on scores after 4 holes. Chet Jones is 1 over. Playing number 4, Ramsey Gerges. I believe he was 3 over. Trevin Hutchison 4 over, and Colton Gerges even par after 4 pars to
It's a
start.
good start for here at Otis Park.
Yes, it
You
is.
get through 4 holes, even par.
Especially with the wind.
With the wind the way it is.
Number 3 will really play tough today.
Yeah, I'm sure most of these players are happy that hole 3's done.
Yes, they're liking hole 6 though. 6 is playing downwind par 5. It's playing like a medium range par 4 today, it looks like.
That's for you long hitters.
Well, for these
It
high
still
school kids.
still takes me 3 to get there.
Jet Jones playing from the fairway, hitting his 3rd shot to number 6.
Not happy with it.
Out in the bunker to the right, it looked like, either in the bunker or just on the fringe on the right side of the green, about pin high. He'll have to get up and down for par.
Again, we will switch camera locations here in just a minute. We're getting ready for the players on hole 5 to tee off here, as you can tell by your screen. And then we will move Coach Hine down closer to 6th green. Probably doesn't have to get as far away as he did earlier, but just because we can see. Looks like Center Grove will be first to tee off here on number 5. It's going to be Sam Horde.
Sam had a tough start. He hit one out of bounds on 1, made a triple.
Okay.
Hit double to 2, birdied 3.
That's a good birdie today. Into the wind a little bit, crosswind. They do allow spectator carts, so anytime you want to come out, watch a match, come on out. Don't have to walk. They would prefer you walk, but if you need a cart, they're there for the taking. First come, first serve.
Levi Reed over here on 6 at a nice spinning shot out of the fairway. That tight zoysia grass had some nice spin on it for his 3rd shot. So he's got a 12-footer there for birdie.
I'm going to move the camera just a little bit here, just to start getting ready for the next. Again, can't thank everybody at home enough for watching. Can't thank Coach Hine, my dad, for being out here with us on this chilly May 1st, Derby Day.
Still waiting on number 5 to tee off. Still waiting on the second shots from the group ahead. So
Yeah, I want
we're
to
going
go
to
ahead and
continue
change.
to pan over to number 6 green, I'll bet.
Yes.
Sam Horde. I think it's Sam Horde. No,
Got it,
actually,
yeah.
it's Nate Olson just hit a bunker shot there. He's raking the trap.
Yeah, we've got a, looks like Jet Jones is getting ready to, and that coach is getting right in our way. So hopefully we'll be able to see. And I did not see where that went.
It's out of the bunker, about 10 feet out of the bunker.
Okay.
He'll be chipping now for par. Jet just had a tough 5th hole. He had a 7, I think, on that hole. So double bogeyed 5.
Yeah, we'll try to keep it here until the players on 5 start to tee off. I know all we're doing right now is just staring at this golf cart, but trust me, there's golf behind them. You can see him back there.
Charlie Nicholson from Bloomington North putting with the pin in.
There it comes.
Nice roll. Nice putt.
Yes, very good speed.
Looks like Jet Jones will play next.
Try to get him. He's right there next to the gentleman in the blue shirt on your screen. good chip. Needs to roll out.
Okay, he's on there. He has that left for his bogey 6. Yeah, we get a bottleneck here on these 2 par 5s because these kids can get there in 2 and they
that's
have to
right.
wait.
Yeah, it happens every year. But it also helps speeds up play on 10. Gives those kids a little bit more time to grab a bite to eat a little bit and wait on that par 3. Rather wait on a par 5 than a par 3.
Center Grove's Nate Olson about to putt with a pin in on 6.
It's for a birdie, isn't it?
I believe it is. He left it well
Pretty short. Yeah, well short.
With Central player, Levi Reed. This group looks like they enjoy putting with the pin in. Now they finally take the pin out.
Jet Jones now for his bogey, I believe. Oh, good
Nice
putt.
putt. Nice up and down.
Yeah, good save.
Floyd Central player now, but Levi Reed.
Oh, he missed that one too. Tough 3 putt there.
That's a tough bogey too, isn't it?
Yeah, he had it in there pretty close for birdie, didn't he?
Yeah.
Center Grove now putting. Nate Olson.
Okay, we're almost ready here on
5, yeah.
number
probably
5.
after.
We got one more guy to hit on number 4 from the fairway.
He's not very happy with that putt. And one more kid to clean up, and this is Charlie Nicholson.
All right, good job. Now we're going to pan to 5T.
We got Sam Horde from Center Grove teeing off.
Looked like a well-struck ball.
Picks his tee up right away. That's a good indication to me.
Colin Gerga sitting from the wrong side of the ball here on.
Yes, the left-handed player. Something that you see more often nowadays.
Yeah, Phil Mickelson did okay on that side of the ball, didn't he?
Yes, he does. Bubba Watson, Mike Weir.
Ted Potter Jr.
Yeah, Ted Potter Jr., good player. I played against him on the Hooters Tour. All winners on the PGA Tour now.
A little bit right.
Yep, holding on to it a little bit. Hopefully he'll have a shot, but he is left-handed, so that helps in that situation.
Sometimes if you hit it out in 6 fairway, you're wide open to that green anyhow.
Yes.
So that may
Yeah, now all those trees that they've taken out that have died in the last couple of years.
Yeah, Clay Jackson.
I noticed on one, Clay doesn't waste any time. He gets up there and just hits it.
That's okay.
I kind of like that.
Jacob Knapp from Bloomington North.
Got another guy from the south side, don't we?
Lefty, southpaw. Now we'll move to 9T.
You can tell by the sound of the ball coming off the club who the ones are and who the fives are out here a lot of times. Those ones really hit it.
It's a good click. You know, on number 9, Coach, we've seen anywhere from a 3-wood to a 7-iron today.
Yeah.
With the wind the way it is. Plus, it's a narrow fairway, and if you don't hit the ball perfect, you haven't got a chance of hitting the fairway.
Yeah, he had a mid-iron, it looked like there, and this next player pulling out the driver.
Yeah, pulling out the driver.
Seymour player. That'll go right.
Yep, heading down there just right at the cart path. For those of you at home that play here at Otis, you know exactly where that one's going.
And there used to be a lot more trees down there in that bottom. Used to be several more pine trees and other kind of trees, so it's a little more wide open.
I believe these are the 2 players from these 3 schools. This should be Josh Smith from Franklin Central.
And that one will head down to the right. That one will be a little bit further right, down there by
Putting green?
pretty close to the red tees on number 1 there. But
So we have a little gap here on 5. The players from the teed off on the back 9 are now making their way to the front. So that those teams would be BNL's B team, Columbus East, Paoli, Brownstown, Jasper, New Albany, and Mooresville. They all started on the back, and they're moving now to the front. Split tee option today. Looks like we have a group coming up 6, which would be the number 3s from BNL, Bloomington North, Center Grove, and Floyd Central.
yeah, Coach, you're lucky. You don't have to worry about any wires today.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a ball that just went right over our head. It's over
Was
here in
that
the
it
tee
right
box.
here on
Yeah.
the tee box?
Couldn't have been too far from us.
Earlier, there's one right here, and he hit through the little shelter here.
Really?
Had a nice shot. Kept it low, right in front of the green.
We have Coach Mike Wright and DJ Horton, assistant AD at BNL, out here in a cart, riding around, enjoying the sunshine, enjoying some good golf. There goes the ball skirting up the right side of the fairway. On number 6. Those are second shots on 6, the par 5.
And we really haven't seen the long, long drives like we're used to seeing on number 6 with the wind behind them. It's all up at the top of the hill.
Well, Aaron's not playing
There.
today. He'd be down here around this tree and right in front of us, hitting wedge in.
No. Probably not.
Oh, 9-iron.
Yeah, I got to tell a story.
Maybe.
Last year, city tournament, last day of the city tournament. I'm out of contention, so I'm just playing for skins at this point. So I get on 6 and make eagle. So I get in and ask Aaron. I say, "Hey, did anybody eagled 6?" He goes, "I did." Like, thanks a lot. It's my only chance for some money that day. I canceled out. So then I said, well, I think I hit 4-iron in there. He said, I hit 7-iron.
Yep.
That's why he's the city champ for how many years running?
3, I believe.
3 now.
Yep.
Here comes Colton.
That might be his ball right here on this tee box.
I believe it is.
Yeah, Colton Gerges. I'm sorry, it's Ramsey.
He probably said
Ramsey
4,
Gerges.
but we couldn't hear it because our headphones.
You're right. It's Ramsey.
Yeah, Ramsey here.
Ramsey always seems to have a good attitude, smile on his face, enjoys playing the game. Even can't really tell when he's playing bad or playing good.
Yep.
Can't say that about all of them.
I
There's a
believe
couple
he'll
out here.
attend Indiana State next year.
Is that right?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
That's the thing.
Going to
right?
follow in his dad's footsteps.
Is that right?
Yeah. Get that MD.
You see these kids, though, sometimes you can tell and you can't tell. And other ones, you can really tell if they're not playing well and you tell if they're playing really well. So
Yeah, that's one thing that I think COVID has helped a little bit with last year not playing. You know, a lot of these players are just happy to be playing this year.
Yep.
You know, with everything that happened last year, and
we had that conversation quite a bit in basketball.
If you fans at home noticed, Colton went in his bag and was looking like through a binocular type thing to the hole. He was measuring the distance from his spot to the hole.
Great shot.
great shot. You can see it right there next to the coach. That's both coaches there from Franklin.
Yeah, Ramsey had an advantage there. He's on that tee ground. Good grass. He was able to pinch it and get a lot of spin on that shot.
Zoom out a little bit here to get
Looks like Ted Lasseroux, I guess.
Yeah.
Is here in the red bag with the red bag, getting ready to play.
Coach, I'm going to have you go walk to these two gentlemen right here and have them move to the left or right just so we can zoom in a little bit. Thank you very much, Coach.
Oh, he did well. He even got the cart moved.
Yeah, he did.
Nice play by Center Grove. Right there on the fringe.
Yep, you can see it rolling.
Released out a little more than he probably thought. Peter Lee now from Bloomington North.
Yeah, that
Chips
one's going
was
to be a
short.
little short.
Now Floyd Central. I'm not sure if he's in the bunker or just beside the bunker. It's Cameron Carpenter. Looks like he's in the bunker.
Sit down. Hopefully that hit that tree.
It did not. It's over on the other green. Actually, it may be in the bunker on 8. We have a fun shot over the pine trees from the bunker.
We have another group, the number 1 players from Columbus North, Franklin Central, and Seymour. Getting ready to tee off here on number 9. And the cart just pulled up right in my way. It's okay, Coach. We'll just concentrate here on the guys on.
Can't see the hole.
There we go. That works.
Yeah, we're waiting on the Floyd Central kid to go down and find his
Oh,
ball.
yes. Yeah, we'll kind of probably try to go back and forth here between 9T and 6 green. hear that wind gusting?
Yeah. Well, when you turn, it might have been me.
Trying to get out of the way of the wind here just
I'm
a
trying
little bit.
to stand on this side of the cart, which should block the wind a little bit.
Here we go on 9. Franklin Central. Good ball. If that flies about, see what kind of bounce he gets.
If it's on the edge of the fairway, it may go left. If it's to the right of the fairway, it'll bounce right.
It's Owen Marshall from Seymour. Nice ball right down the
Great
middle.
ball, yeah. Got a little cut to it too. Gonna get a good bounce.
Had a quick swing.
He did.
Next to play is Houston Corbin from Bedford North. He's 5 over through 8. Blocked it out to the right.
Yeah, blocked it out to the right. He's a basketball player for you.
Yes, he is. Got potential to be a really good one.
Yes, he does. Good athlete.
Yep, long and lanky and tall. It's a good combination.
Next up, Columbus North, Luke Schneider. Good little 3-wood there.
Nice hybrid down the middle.
Yes, very nice.
Is that Luke Schneider from Columbus North?
Yes.
I think he's 1 or 2 under right now. Playing really well today.
We'll zoom back over here to number 6 green.
We have Ramsey.
Had a nice chip from the tee here on 9 to get to that position.
Oh, looks like he left it
just
short.
couldn't quite make it.
Taps for par.
Good par.
So as I'm looking back down, 6th fairway, we'll have the number 2 players now. Trevin Hutchison from BNL involved in that group. Yeah, Houston Corbin's playing as an extra today. He's 5 over through 8, having a good round. He blocked his tee shot there on 9, but he gets a nice little draw most of the time.
Yeah, just lost that one a little bit right. Zoom out a little bit here.
See Trevin way over in the other fairway on 7, hitting his second shot to 6.
Yeah, what you're looking at there right now on the screen's hole number 9. A nice view.
Trevin is now hit on 6, his second shot. Trying to pick the ball up.
There it is.
Short left of the green.
Oh, there's 2 balls flying up there.
Yeah.
At the same time. That's one thing that they really harp on in junior golf, high school golf is pace of play. So play ready golf. So sometimes you will see 2 balls flying in there at once. I believe that one went in the bunker.
Yeah, that bunker's got a lot of play today, hasn't it?
It has.
4th player in this group is about to hit from the fairway. You can tell these par 5 fairways are different grass than the rest of the course, aren't they, Aaron?
Yes, they are Bermuda. The rest of the fairways are zoysia.
Nice play. This kid's going to have an eagle putt, whoever that is, from the fairway there. It's like a Center Grove player, maybe.
Pretty much too far away that we can't see who they are.
So these guys have all gotten up around the green in two.
We're going to try to be live for about another hour or so, 45 minutes to an hour. So again, just want to say thank you to everybody that is watching. Thank you to Bedford Federal Savings Bank. We're going to take a short break here. We'll be right back right after this. Bedford Federal Savings Bank is proud to sponsor BNL Athletics Live. Your friends and neighbors at BedFed are ready to help you with all your financial needs. From our convenient locations to our cutting-edge website to our BedFed to Go mobile app. Call us today at 812-275-5907. Bedford Federal Savings Bank, where community comes first since 1926. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looks like the second
All right.
one.
Welcome back. Got some players here. Getting to hole number 6.
Tell me if I'm in your way.
Not yet.
Don't walk backwards.
I got you right in the camera.
Okay.
Who's going right now? Is this Bloomington North? Yep, that was on the wrong. Oh, he about made it. Let's watch Floyd Central here.
Central Jacob Bowman out of the bunker. Nice play.
Good play.
Good play by the Bloomington North boys. Amendelianis. They'll both putt for birdie.
Trevin over here on the left. Kind of seeing him between
The ball washer and the
ball.
tee marker.
That's right. So right over here on the left. Hopefully we'll see his ball fly up here in a minute.
There it is.
Trevin Hutchison, nice chip.
Good play.
So 3 birdie putts out of this group. Now we have the eagle putt.
Yeah, eagle putt. Couple birdie putts it looks like. We're hoping. Coach, if you want to ask him how his players are doing, go. I think he's the coach at Center Grove.
Coach, how are your players doing so far?
I think it's pretty solid. I don't have any push carts right now, so they've got all their scorecards hidden, so I haven't actually seen one since we started. We're off to a solid start.
Good team today?
This is our second team. We have one first team member with us, though, because of prom. He's the one guy we had that elected to go to that, so we can get him home. And so Horde is typically with our red team.
Okay. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm cutting out, I believe, aren't I?
That's okay. It's just line of sight. That's all. So if we can, and I might be blocking it too. But
I've had trouble with connection down around that green. I'm not sure what it is. That's why you see me dancing around.
Little strong,
okay.
little strong on that eagle putt. Knocked it by about 2.5 feet.
You can't leave an eagle putt short. That's cardinal sin. You just don't do that.
I have before because I said I want a birdie. You lag it up there and hit it in. Oh, just a little short.
Yep. Nice par by Delianis from Bloomington North.
We believe this is a birdie. Putt coming up for Floyd Central.
Yes. This is Jacob Bowman.
This will be a good up and down from the bunker. Oh, good
Got
putt.
her.
Good putt.
Sandy birdie.
Yep, Center Grove must have prom tonight.
They do. Austin Shelley is putting now. He said he had some kids at prom. Nice putt.
Good putt.
Center Grove's always a solid golf program.
They are very solid.
Is that where Patrick Rogers played? Did he play at Center Grove?
I'm not sure. I'm not positive.
We've got Trevin putt now.
Yep, birdie
Yes.
putt.
And we got Floyd Central teeing off here on number 9.
These are the 5s now.
Try to get both players in there if you can see them on the left. And I just quite can't do it. But oh, and that one came right back up. Looked at him.
Horseshoe.
Yep. Horseshoe right back at him.
Floyd Central on 9T. Chris Jennings just hit it over to the right.
Yep, we're on 9T now that you can see.
It's Bloomington North's number 5 player, Grant McCrae.
That's going to be down there to the right as well.
Popular spot, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Every day, that's a popular spot. The Camden Andrick BNL, number 5.
Yeah, number 5. He's a big kid.
Yep, he is.
Does he play football?
I don't believe so.
He should.
I believe he's a senior, so he. Yeah. Good ball from Camden.
Stay
Yeah,
in.
that
Stay
wind's
in.
pushing it further than he probably wanted it to.
He's got the left to right off light, doesn't he?
He does.
Center Grove, Jack Crystal.
That's going to be right along the fairway. Probably going to kick right into the rough.
He's making a fashion statement with those short sleeves and that toboggan on his head.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
We'll get a close-up of that
You know,
if
the
we
coach
can.
has one on too, so
He's
you
got
know,
long
he wanted
sleeves
to-
on, though.
He wanted to match the coach in the toboggan.
Yeah. Is that what you call it around Bedford, a toboggan?
Toboggan.
Okay. Sock hat.
Stocking
Sock hat.
cap.
Stocking cap. Okay.
Yeah.
Every community you go to has different names for different things.
Yes. As we see some
Being from Chicago, we call them warmth.
Yes.
Colton Gerges getting ready to, and the number 1s from BNL Bloomington North, Center Grove, Floyd Central getting ready to head into hole number 6 here.
It's like Floyd Central playing. Clay Jackson.
Yeah, again, you can't see it on your screen. Our camera just won't get over there. But
6 fairway hitting his second shot. Jackson.
there it's coming into your screen now.
Short right. They have to make a determination if he's going to try to land that on the green or bounce it up.
I'll try and move my camera here just a little bit. Sorry for those of you at home that you're looking at a tree right now. See if I can't get that in.
Sam Horde from Center Grove playing, as well as the lefty Colton Burgess. Nice shot by Colton. Just short.
Just short.
Good
Gonna
play
get
there.
him a good shot there for.
Looks like it may
Another
have
good play.
found the trap, possibly. I'm not sure.
Try to. Sorry again for that at home. Just trying to get the best angles we can.
Jacob Knapp from Bloomington North playing over the trees right over our heads. And a nice play.
Nice.
Good
Nice
play.
shot.
Is that his third shot, you think?
I think so. That was a great play. I know you couldn't see it on film, but he had to take that pretty high to get it over the tree.
Yeah.
Plus the distance.
Yes.
You know, that's a pretty long shot.
Yeah, he was probably 120 out, maybe 125 or 30. Like I said, these young kids can hit it long and they can hit it high. That's why we call them the flat bellies, I guess.
Yes.
So again, it looks like another group playing 6 very well. The last group played 6 well. Short par 5, downwind today. Should have a group coming up here to 9T before long. I see them finishing on 8. That would be Jet Jones and Charlie Nicholson, Nate Olson, Levi Reed, the 4s. Are you getting any comments today?
That's what I'm looking real quick. Got a couple here.
So we do have a couple viewers, huh?
Yeah, right now we do.
Great. Ah, that wind. Oh.
That's okay. We'll see what we can do here.
We move them.
He might move, but you never know. Just have him move just a little bit forward if they don't mind.
Yep. He's mobile. He can do that.
We are not mobile.
We're tied to the cart. Got Jet Jones and group coming up from number 8.
That was Clay Jackson from Floyd Central with a chip.
Again, you can see that flag really whipping right now. You may have to stop those. Or probably not here. Yeah, we're just in a bad spot for that parking area on 9. Oh, we about made it. Good
Center
shot.
Grove, Sam Horde. That would have been an eagle, wouldn't it?
I believe so, yes.
He has a short birdie putt left. Colton Gerges just looks like he's a steady player.
Yeah, he's another one that does not get
Rattled.
You know, we've got quite a few of those players this year here at Bedford North Lawrence where they just don't get mad. I'd say 4 out of our 5 are top 5 today. You know, are
Nice
and
shot.
just missed it. Yep.
It broke, but it broke after it got to the hole, didn't it?
Yes. And we've got a group coming up here on 9T as well. So
This would be the number 4s from BNL, Bloomington North, Center Grove, and Floyd Central. Looks like they have to wait a second.
yeah,
Ahead
it
of
looks
them.
like there's somebody down there telling them to wait, or they're just parked in the way. One of the two.
There's Bloomington North. Jacob Knapp hit that tremendous shot over the tree a second ago. Has this for birdie. Putting with the pin in. Yeah, the fours did go ahead and hit. Floyd Central just hit.
I think that gentleman told try and get them to wait, but he needs to be more aggressive.
That was Levi Reed. Here's Jet Jones. Jet will put it up close to the green. He hits the ball a long way. A little bit left.
Let the wind push it back just a little bit. Probably going to be okay down there. Jet's another basketball player for you.
Yes. Three-sport athlete, plays football, basketball, and golf.
Saw the football team out yesterday practicing a little bit.
Looks like they were working on their 7-and-7
Yes.
plays.
It's Charlie Nicholson from Bloomington North.
That one's going to head down to the right.
Speaking of football, we had 4 football coaches out here watching a while ago. They may still be out here watching Jet play.
Well, that's good.
It's always good to see.
Getting some support.
Golf's kind of turned into a little bit more of a spectator sport than it was when we played, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Nate Olson from Center Grove.
It's going to stay right there.
About the same line as Jet Jones.
Yep. Probably got a little bit of a kick to the right.
So the 4s are off 9T. And the 1s are still putting over on 6. Pan over the number 1 player from Bloomington North, Jacob Knapp. Is now up.
And good job. Good tap in.
Looks like we have a little gap here between our 4s and our 3s. Our 3s are way back in 8 fairway, maybe just teed off on 8. So we may not see any action on 9 for a little bit. And of course, these are the 1s, so we're not going to see any action now on 6 for a while either.
Yep. I want to try and get Coach Wright up here. And maybe we can get him to answer some questions for us, see how...
I can give him.
I'll let Coach Hine go down there. Yeah, just track him down.
I'll track him down. I'll make you
just
talk
make
to
sure
him.
the line of sight is to us. And I'm going to have you move to the... He's right behind the hole sign. There you go.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah. Yep, you're good. Yeah.
Okay, I have Coach Mike Wright from BNL here. How's it going so far, Coach?
About like it's been all year long. Had some good holes. A lot of first 4 holes is always tough for us to start on the front 9. Lots of bogeys, very few pars. Seem to get our game back together here on these par 5s from what I've seen. But the wind's still with us like it has been all year long. So at least it's not raining.
Yeah, it's typical spring golf. You can't play spring golf without wind. And like you said, without rain too. So, yeah, nice days, with the exception of the wind's really kicked up here recently. But I know Colton got off to a par start at the beginning. I think Trevin was 4 over through 4, last I heard. Ramsey had a couple bad holes there early, but I think he was only 3 over. And Jet, I believe, was probably around 4 over right now that I know of. So those are your top 4. I know a kid from Center Grove, I believe it is, playing really well, was 2 under after 8 holes. So we have some good golfers out there, and a good day to play. What do you expect here on the back 9 as we approach that 9 of golf?
I think Colton just birdied 6, so I think he's 1 under now.
Okay, good. Colton's now 1 under.
Brevin had a 360 putt on him come out. I think that would have been for birdie. So he made par. I think we always play a little bit better on the back in comparison to the other schools. You know, we still haven't played enough 18-hole matches to physically be in shape to well, just like everybody else, you usually get 9 holes in Fs.
Yeah, and like was mentioned earlier today, I never thought of this, but the back nine is, I know that's from doing it myself. Trying to walk that back nine is very difficult, so that's a big home course advantage when you have kids that are used to doing that, playing that back nine, walking that hill on 12, and the worst hills from 15 to 16, in my opinion. That thing never ends. But anyhow, hopefully we have a good back nine and have a good showing here today. Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
And we're going to take a short break here. Again, want to thank all of you at home for watching. Definitely want to thank our sponsor today, Bedford Federal Savings Bank, and we'll be right back right after this. Bedford Federal Savings Bank is proud to sponsor BNL Athletics Live. Your friends and neighbors at BedFed are ready to help you with all your financial needs, from our convenient locations to our cutting-edge website to our BedFed to Go mobile app. Call us today at 812-275-5907. Bedford Federal Savings Bank, where community comes first since 1926. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Bedford Federal Savings Bank is proud to sponsor BNL Athletics Live. Your friends and neighbors at BedFed are ready to help you with all your financial needs, from our convenient locations to our cutting-edge website to our BedFed to Go mobile app. Call us today at 812-275-5907. Bedford Federal Savings Bank, where community comes first Since 1926. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Bedford Federal Savings Bank is proud to sponsor BNL Athletics Live. Your friends and neighbors at BedFed are ready to help you with all your financial needs. From our convenient locations to our cutting-edge website to our BedFed to Go mobile app. Call us today at 812-275-5907. Bedford Federal Savings Bank, where community comes first since 1926. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. And welcome back, everyone. Had a little bit of a break here. Had about a hole and a half behind. So just taking a quick break there. And Coach Hine had a really good conversation probably with Coach Wright.
Yeah, we talked a lot about the middle school invitational being out here this afternoon, so that's getting ready to kick off. He's going to run that one as well, so he's got a long day ahead of him here.
Yes, he does. Yep, it's always a fun day out here, just a long one, but as you can see, hear that wind start to pick up.
I'm blocking.
Yeah, that's probably a good spot to be right now.
That wind's been hit and miss, hasn't it?
Yes, it
Gusty
has.
at times, and other times it's been fairly calm.
Yes, it has, but we've got our number 3 players for BNL, Bloomington North, Center Grove, and Floyd Central coming to 9T.
I got the reason they're a hole and a half behind. I guess we had a player in this group on 5 lose a ball, so they looked for that ball for a while. And
That'll
they
do it.
back and hit again, and now they're a little bit behind. And that was our player, Ramsey Gerges.
Okay.
So I think he had a big number on 5.
All right.
I've had a big number once or twice.
We've all been there.
Well, the nice thing is that high school golf, and I was an AD when this was going on, we voted in the double par rule. So the worst you can get is a double par. So if you're on a par 3 hole, 6 is the most you can get. Par 4, 8, and par 5, 10. So.
Yep. And again, if you're just now joining us, high school golf is you play 5, you count 4. So that's so you can always throw out that highest score from your and that is not from each hole. That is a total number. So that's whatever the kids shoot, you throw out the highest total, and that score does not count towards your team total. But every player is eligible to win, whether your score counts or not. So
Cameron Carpenter from Floyd Central is stepping to the tee. Let's see if he hits first.
They should be ready to go.
Looks like Ramsey's going to hit first.
yep.
So Ramsey Gerges from BNL teeing off on 9.
It's usually a good sign, especially for 8.
Yes.
8's a tough hole.
Take par on that hole every time I play it.
Oh.
Out to the right a little bit. Ramsey's trying to work its way back.
Wind's kind of holding it out there, isn't it?
Yes, should be okay.
Yeah, that should be good. Those little bushes that used to be there are not there anymore.
Cameron Carpenter now teeing off from Floyd Central. Good ball.
Good ball.
That's tailing a little bit.
Hold
left.
on.
Is it? Yeah, that should be okay. It should
Yeah.
kick a little bit to the right.
Yeah, usually if you hit it towards that dead tree down there, it kicks right, doesn't it?
Yes, and we've also got some players here teeing off on 5 from the back 9.
This is the first group from Columbus North. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, it'd be
BNL,
BNLB.
BNL.
Columbus East,
And Paoli.
and Paoli.
This would be Clayton Brown for us.
Yep. We're still watching hole number 9. So
Out to the right, we've seen many over there. That's Peter Lee. To north, I believe. Clayton Brown has a tee over here and hit it hard on 5 fairway.
Yeah, Clayton's got a great swing.
Another lefty.
Nice smooth, yes. Here we go with the Center Grove.
Austin Shelley.
Now that's Ted Lasaru.
Ted Lasaru with an iron.
Yeah.
It should play well.
Just missed his tee shot. Looks to be going left.
Columbus East, that's JT Kuhlman. Can't remember the name from basketball.
Our next player here will be from Paoli.
Caleb Jones.
Yes. And again, we're going to stay here probably for another 15 to 20 minutes here live. Good swing there. And we'll pan back here. We see the group on 8 looks to be putting and putting out. So that's
number 2s for BNL, Bloomington North, Center Grove, and Floyd Central.
And looks like Coach Hine just got an update from Clayton Brown.
Yeah, Clayton Brown playing on the B team today. Number 5 player. He said he shot around 50 on the other side.
Okay.
He's playing better here on the front, so that's a good sign.
That's
good.
good.
Tee shot there.
I mean, that's one thing that, Coach Winton said that, historically our back 9 is much better than our front 9 just due to our conditioning. We can see the group down there on 8 looks to be putting out and almost done. So I'd say these last 2 groups that we're going to try to get to watch tee off here on 9 will not take very long with that hole and a half break that we had.
Now, we haven't done much coverage of some of these other BNL kids, so let's mention their name. That was Clayton Brown.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Saw. Connor Dugan will be coming up here and teeing off on 5 here before long. Ryan Cobb, Dylan Indris, and Jackson Jones are playing on the B team today. And then we saw Houston Corbin, who was 5 over after 8 holes, playing as an alternate today. And we have Max Nolan also playing as an alternate today. So we have 12 kids from BNL playing different spots, 2 teams of 5, and then 2 alternate kids playing as well. So
yeah, which is great. I mean,
good
it's
to
always
see them play.
good to see as many kids as can play. So some schools, as we see from New Albany, they only have 4 players. So it's, some schools can't get a full team.
Yeah,
here.
you fight this a lot more in girls golf than you do boys golf, just getting enough kids to participate and have a team. I'll have a full team, but it's great to see the numbers that we have at BNL.
Yes.
A lot of interest in golf here.
And it's nice for these kids to get some tournament experience,
that normally wouldn't.
Practice, and then they never get to go or
Yep.
just don't make it. And it's nice to get out here.
Yep. That normally wouldn't get the opportunity to play in a tournament like this.
Yeah, it's good for these younger kids specifically because at some point they're going to be able to jump up and play on that varsity. So what's
Right.
it like? Get a little taste of it. And
Yep.
get some tournament golf in, and it'll help them in the future.
And that's one reason why we host the middle school invitational on the same day as the high school. They're playing the exact same course. May not be the same tees, but same pins, same hole locations. And they don't. There's not a lot of 18-hole tournaments for the middle schools that, and not a lot of schools or not a lot of golf courses will give up a full day in May to host, events like this. So especially a morning event and an afternoon event, and we're just so thankful for the city of Bedford and the Parks Department and John Burgess, the PGA professional here, Jimmy Jones, the parks director, Sam Craig, the mayor, and all the park board members, that they donate the course the entire day. So what a great testimony it is to them.
Well, Aaron, you know, being a former golf pro, that is your future. You get
Yes,
these young
you
kids
have
in
to.
here. They're going to be your paying members someday. So treat them right when they're young, and they'll come back when they're older.
That's
Get
right.
them involved when they're young.
Yep.
Looks like Center Grove's going to tee off first. Austin Shelley.
And quite honestly, this is probably one of the better public courses, city courses in the state of Indiana.
Especially
And-
for the price.
Yeah, exactly.
And as we've mentioned before, it is a great home course advantage for BNL to play here. So many
Yeah.
intricacies of this golf course that you need to play several times before you figure it out. And a lot of it's elevation changes.
Right.
These kids come in, I'm sure, a lot of times, and if I were one of their coaches, I'd tell them hit an extra club, because a lot of times they come up short due to the elevation changes of the greens.
Yeah, and one thing that's also tough here that a lot of courses don't have is, or a lot of courses have that this course doesn't have, is flat lies. There's not many flat lies here. Every fairway is rolling. Versus you see a lot of golf courses that are built nowadays, or that they're built flat. You know, where
Right.
especially in the fairways, like you go down to, you see the rolling hills on the Donald Ross course down at French Lick, but on the Pete Dye course, you know, all the fairways are flat.
Yeah.
So for those of you that have had the opportunity to go down there and play both of those courses, you know, one is extremely old, about the same age as this one, and the other one is, you know, 10, 15 years old, and the fairways are flat. And that's the same thing you see on TV. The older style golf courses, the fairways are rolling, and the newer ones are more flatter. Machines are better today than they were.
Well, Aaron, I grew up at Christmas Lake, and Christmas Lake's a lot like Otis Park in the fact that there's not a lot of flat
There's a
lines
lot
there
of
either.
rolling.
A
Yeah.
lot of rolling and a lot of
Yeah,
ball
they didn't
above
have
your
the
feet, below your
machinery back
feet.
then whenever these were built to flatten, and they just kind of let the ground lay as it laid and push the dirt around the greens, as that's why they call these push-up greens versus the standard dig down and Bloomington North up.
Jacob Knapp. Jacob with a nice drive.
Yeah,
Jacob
good
Knapp right
ball.
down the middle with a little draw on it.
Is that Simon Delianis?
Yeah, this
On
is
that
the number
one,
2.
Austin
sorry,
Shelley hit right before that from Center Grove.
You're right.
Now we have Jacob Bowman.
From Floyd.
Up the right side, trying to draw back. Should be okay. Depends on the kick.
Yes.
Yeah, and the cart path.
Yes.
And last up on this tee here is Trevin Hutchison, BNL.
Trevin's fought a little knee injury this year, hadn't he?
He has. Playing basketball down at the boys' club, and I'll exaggerate a little bit. Tried to go up and dunk it. No, I think he came down on somebody else's knee or leg and kind of just sprained it a little bit. But he can hit it hard.
Yes, he's a little bit left here.
Push on it, wind.
Maybe okay.
But Trevin has not missed a tournament because of it. He's fought through it, and I give him a lot of credit for that.
Here we go on number 5 if you want to
Yeah, I'll pan over there.
watch this one.
Here.
Connor Dugan from BNL. Spencer Erfmeyer from Columbus East, and Trey Cranfield from Paoli. That's a tee off on 5.
They should be ready to go. Group in front of them is over the hill.
Yep. Here we go. And I believe you said this is Spencer Erfmeyer from Columbus East.
Correct. Nice swing up the right side, trying to hook back. Looks like it's going to end up there where they buried those elephants.
Yes. The old bunkers.
Connor Dugan from BNL now on the tee. Looks like he's a fairway wood.
See that a lot from Connor. Doesn't hit the driver much. I think it's just more of a confidence.
Popped it up a little bit left toward the cart path. Should be playable. Should be able to get home in 3. Now we have the Paoli player. Getting from the
Another
left side.
lefty. Yep.
Trey Cranfield.
Looks like he was playing a cut.
Yeah, it's going in the other fairway on 4, it looks like.
Yep.
Yep, he'll play from there.
Usually the more opposite you aim, the more it's going to go the other way. So, but then we see
We got
probably our final group of the day that we'll live stream here on 9T. They are up here talking to their coaches.
Colton Gerges, Jacob Knapp from Bloomington North, Sam Horde from Center Grove, and Lee Jackson from Floyd Central. Colton had it 1 under after 6. Let's see if he's kept it going on 7 and 8. The best score we've heard so far was the Columbus North player, their number 1. Luke Schneider was 2 under, I believe, after 8.
Yep.
So we have a couple kids out here under par, at least for a while. Hopefully they can stay there. Or
Yeah, I bet we'll see some scores under par. Again, scores will be posted on probably the Times Mail and WBIW later tonight once this is complete. I know softball team is in action in Ohio today, playing at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Is baseball today? No, baseball has the day off today.
JV baseball play is a doubleheader, I believe, with Floyd Central at home. Is that right?
Uncle JV's playing at home today.
We have assistant AD in charge
He's
of golf
right
operations
here.
right here, DJ Horton, answering our questions for us.
Tennis today. At Scottsburg today. Track. No track. They got the day off as well.
Could be a windy day to play tennis.
Yeah, that ball's going to move today.
It appears the Bloomington North player is going to have the tee. Jacob Knapp.
Players.
Teeing up on the left side of the tee box.
Yep, another lefty.
Lefty's got his iron out. It's just interesting to watch these kids play different ways. Some of them with the irons off 9, some of them go with the driver. And
That's the fun about golf. I mean, it doesn't matter how you get there. You just got to get it there somehow.
big things, just keep it in play. Right down the middle of that iron. He's probably going to have around 150 into this green from there.
Yeah, depends on how he got it. Yeah, and we see Colton Gerges with probably a driving iron. It looks like here.
It's a 2-iron. It's a PXG. I looked at it a while ago. Really nice looking iron. Solid looking golf club.
PXG makes some of the best out there. Don't look at the price.
Nice play.
Great
right down
ball.
the middle. Well hit.
Yep.
He uses that club quite a bit.
I love that play on this hole. Usually when I play this hole, it all depends on where that pin is. This is Floyd. He's hitting driver.
Tailing a little right, left to right action. It's probably going to kick right with that spin. Clay Jackson. Now Sam Horde from Center Grove. Up the left
Good
side.
ball, yeah. That
Should
wind
kick
should-
right.
That should kick
Yeah.
back right.
Yeah, that should be okay.
Good swing. And that will do it for us today here from Otis Park Golf Course. Want to thank Coach Hine. Coach, thanks for taking the time today.
Yeah, thanks. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Dad, thank you for taking
Yep.
the time. And again, want to thank all of you at home for watching. Again, that's going to end our live stream. I want to definitely thank our sponsor, Bedford Federal Savings Bank. And again, thanks for watching, and we'll be back next time here on BNL Live. Everybody have a great weekend. Bedford Federal Savings Bank is proud to sponsor BNL Athletics Live. Your friends and neighbors at BedFed are ready to help you with all your financial needs, from our convenient locations to our cutting-edge website to our BedFed to Go mobile app. Call us today at 812-275-5907. Bedford Federal Savings Bank, where community comes first since 1926. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.